to do a live stream. My chin is burning because it's a lot hotter out here than it looks. Well, no, it's hotter. It's hotter than I thought it was. It says it's 15 degrees. It's not 15 degrees, guys. It is not 15 degrees. It feels like about 400 degrees. And yes, I'm wearing a sweater, but even so, anywhere my skin's exposed to the sun is kind of sore. There's a massive squirrel just run across there. You're all right. So, yeah, I've brought my coffee out to the park because I wanted to see if and how this works, because I have no idea how it works. My arm is already killing me. I've already got people giving me funny looks, but I don't really care about that. People just assume you're FaceTiming these days if you're on your phone in the park. There's a couple of kids keep going past on bikes, but other than that, it's pretty cool. I think I can spin the camera around. There's nobody actually close enough to actually see their faces. So this is where I'm sat right now. It's a beautiful day. I cannot see any chat. So if you're talking to me, thank you, but I can't actually see it because I don't know how this works. I am literally just testing this to see what's going on. Right. Welcome to live chat. Oh, is that where chat comes up? Maybe chat comes up at the bottom of the screen. I don't know. Anyway, I came out to do some sketching, but I also normally do a coffee chat at 4 o'clock. So here I am with my crazy sunglasses and crazy hat because we have red hair, therefore we burn. My chin is burning already. Don't laugh. I don't know. There are a few people watching, so hi. Oops. Whoops. If you are new, by all means say hello. Just if only to let me know that you can see me and hear me and everything's working okay, or contrary-wise, to let me know that you can't actually see or hear anything, or that my camera work is terrible, because of course it is. I'm looking at all the things on the screen and I can't actually see. That's a highlight. That's that's green screen. We don't want that. Oh no, I don't want that. Go away. How do I turn that off? See, this is why we do tests, because we don't want to do this on a proper live stream. We want to do it on a live stream where we don't have to worry about it. A couple of really cute staffies over there. Maddie wouldn't come with me, believe it or not. I tried to get Maddie to come out. I went to put her harness on her. She sniffed it. She looked at me like, are you crazy? Huffed and went back to bed. So no Miss Maddie today, just me and my coffee and my sketchbook later. I'm going to sit and draw. But since we normally do a coffee chat on a Sunday, here we are. I do appreciate that this is not particularly interesting. It's just me talking to the camera. I get it. But in May, I'm going to start doing some urban sketching, an urban sketching class. And I've got some urban sketching videos coming next week. So I thought I would come out and see if I can live stream as well, because if I can do that for my class, that would be kind of cool. It's actually really quiet here. There's not many people about. Easter Sunday, so I suppose a lot of people. Ooh, chat's working. Thank you, Min. Hi, Min. Thank you for leaving a message. The sky colour. Yeah, look at it. Look at that sky. It clashes with my hair, but it's cool. we are very, very red in the sun. Seriously. And I can't see anything if I take my hat off, which is why we've got the hat, we've got the shades. My shades are light reactive. They automatically do this. So, no, you can't see my eyes, but if I take my glasses off, I can't see anything. Because I'm not only light sensitive, I'm blind. I've reached that age where I can't actually do anything without my glasses on. So let me switch you round again. It's much more interesting looking at the park than looking at me. I'll try and avoid filming anyone. These things, we have these cherry blossom trees. They only blossom for about 2 or 3 weeks a year. Did you hear that? Do I need to put alarms off if I'm filming? I don't know. We do a 360 round that way. Can't actually see what you're looking at, but this is kind of weird. Oh, sorry. Wobbling you about. So that's the full 360. I'm scouting for locations for my... You didn't hear any phone notifications. Oh, thank you. That's good. That's very good. My legs are burning through my leggings. Oh, it's a bit mad. So yeah, crazy coffee chat. Unusual coffee chat today. Can you hear me okay? Am I talking loud enough? Because I don't really want to talk any louder in case I'm disturbing people. Okay, that keeps getting caught on my hat. That's not a very... It's not easy to do. So yeah, I brought my little neck thing out, so I thought I could see how that works with sketching. I mean, I've used it before with sketching, but I've not used it before with filming me as well. Audio's great, very clear, great volume. Wow, okay, so filming on your phone is actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Of course, you do get a very up close and personal view of the mug here, but and it's vertical format. I forgot about that. I probably should have filmed in not vertical format, but when you're talking on a phone, you just generally kind of go to vertical automatically. Does it matter? I mean, it might matter if I was working in my book, but then again, if you're working in a sketchbook that way, a portrait page, it's actually easier to video it vertically than it is to film it sideways. It's a waste of space, in fact. It is very, very hot. I may have to move to a slightly less sunny location. There is some nice shade just over there. Oops, if you can see just over there, there's a nice shaded bench right over there. But I don't know if there might be a lot of people over there because that's where the fountain is. So that's where the dogs tend to go and play. And still, I think I'll maybe have a go at sketching something. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Actually, let me get my... If you don't mind being jiggled about a bit, I apologise. Let me get my contraption out, which I can put my phone on then. And it will be a little bit steadier. It might be a little bit too close to the face. Have to warn you about that, but I'm trying to do this two-handed. One-handed. It's not working. Oh, there we go. Let's see. I don't think that's going to be far enough away, but we'll give it a go. No. This does come undone. Oh yeah, that's going to be far too close. I would need to put an extension on it to actually be able to film me in any way. Otherwise, because it's literally there. I mean, you're gonna see a big shot of my nose, as if my nose isn't big enough already. But if I twizzle you around and put you on here like this, excuse the shaky camera work. Well, my pop socket is getting caught. Note to self, use the case without the pop socket. Okay, so that's how my phone will fit in, which in theory means I could sketch if I can bend the phone over. Let's see how this, see if this will work. Did I, oh. This is assuming I brought my sketchbook with me. I might have bought everything but my sketchbook. That would be quite entertaining, wouldn't it? Come out to sketch and not bring your sketchbook. I think I have. I think I've left my damn sketchbook on the table at home. Oh, how could I do that? How did I manage that, guys? I think that was because I was trying to get Miss Maddie to put her thing on. Well, that's, oh no, it's here. I'd already taken it out of my bag. Okay, here we go. So if I have my sketchbook like this, let's see if we can actually do this. Let's see if it'll work. That's too close for a small sketchbook. I would have to, let's see. I would have to be able to hold it there, and I don't think I can do that and sketch because I've got nothing to lean on. So that lesson 1, we need to find a way to hold this so that we can sketch on it. Okay. Does it turn sideways? And will that go crazy? Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay. Sorry, YouTube. So we can't rotate midstream. But if I did rotate, it would actually be a bit easier. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this and still hold a sketchbook, because this is not very stable to work on. I normally work like that, but that's not close enough, is it? I would have to be sideways to make that work. Unless I draw in this top corner here. Okay. Maybe the better option would be, I don't know. Got any suggestions, guys? Maybe the better option would be to bring a tripod. So I can have it a little bit further away from me. I don't know. Help. I don't think, oh, can I, if I angle the phone down like that, I mean, I can't see the screen now, but would that be better? How much of the screen are we seeing? Are you seeing all the way down to the bottom there, where my finger is? Can you see, if I draw all the way around with the page with my finger there, can you see the edge of the page? Really good viewing distance, if only it was a good working distance as well. Yes, because once I get it set up that way, I then have the issue that I can't actually see the page because my phone is right in the way of where I want to see the page. Tables would limit the mobility. You'd only be in a very limited location. Yeah, limited location isn't a problem for me because that's the whole point of this. I cannot be up and about, moving around and doing a lot of stuff. So that's not such an issue. I think what I need to do is play around with the harness. See, this is the harness. It's quite cool. Holds your phone. But in order to put it where you can see where you can see the page, it's right in the way. It's like here, where I need to see the page. And I haven't figured out how to get it across here and turn it. It doesn't seem to be able to turn. Maybe there is a way to turn it, and I just haven't found it yet. But, I mean, there is a disc down here where you would think you would be able to turn it. And there's also a harness thing that you can put around you to kind of hold it in place. So I probably could finagle it somehow, but I don't know why this doesn't... Yeah, I don't know if you can see. There's a See, there's a disc here. It looks like this bit should turn, but it doesn't. This bit turns, so I can do landscape orientation, that's fine. I can do vertical, whichever works. I can fix it in place there. I can't actually see what I'm filming, but I can see myself in the reflection of the phone screen. So I've got a vague idea that I'm on screen and what I'm showing you. I'm gonna have to play around with this some more, I think. Thank you for the thumbs up from that one person who gave me a thumbs up. What's that, for bravery for filming in the park? I mean, you do have to be quite brave to come out here and film. It doesn't really bother me though. I mean, it is a cool harness, isn't it? It was only about 20 quid on Amazon, and it's got a harness that goes around the back, which is surprisingly big enough to fit me, which is unusual. I do think maybe if I did that with it, I might be able to get it at an angle, but then how do I see the camera over here to see what I'm filming to make sure that it's lined up on the shot? That's the dilemma with it. If this was just a little bit longer, if this bit was just a little bit longer, it would help, but it's not quite long enough. It needs to sit here. It needs to sit like here, and it sits up here because it's really for cyclists and runners and stuff like that. It's not for people who sit in the park filming themselves sketching. But that's the way it works. Can have a little bit of noise because there's somebody coming past on a scooter. It's lovely sitting out here. It's so warm. My bones are getting warm. I feel like my bones have been cold for months. It's really funny because I'm sitting here in a woolly jumper and all black, and everybody else is in shorts and t-shirt. Goths in hot weather. We don't do hot weather. Could I jerry rig it and somehow manufacture an extension for the neck strap? I don't know, because it's an all-in-one piece. It does come apart. There is a... Let me show you. There's a thing here that it comes apart. So if I could find something with that, a male and female connector, yes, I could make a longer piece. But it only comes apart one side. If it came apart two sides, I could actually put two together and that would work fine. Would be weird, but it would work. The other alternative, I suppose, is to wear it using this harness. But I don't know that that would be stable enough. I mean, maybe I could hold this piece and put the other part... Let's see. No, because this part doesn't turn around. No, I could do it this way. Hang on, let's try it this way. Let's try this bit. See, this is the right length. I wonder if I could put that around my... Oh, we might be cooking with gas. We might be cooking with gas here. Hang on a minute. Let me put you back on the tripod. Yeah. Sorry about the shaky camera work. I'm trying to put you back on the holder thing, and it keeps telling me I'm changing the orientation, and I'm not at all. Nah. Mama. Stop it. Okay, here we go. Green completely then. What about the part that's at your neck or hairline? Oh no, that's completely separate. That's my phone holder. That's so I don't drop my phone. That's completely separate. But I do think I might be able to put this around my arm. Kind of like that. Can you see that? And maybe hold that there. Which means I could then... I'm not completely hands-free, but I might be able to then hold my phone where you can see my book. Ugh. think it's going to be more hassle than it's worth, honestly. It is useful to have this bit, because it's kind of like a phone holder now. So actually I can now hold it without having to keep... What am I saying? I can hold it without holding the phone, so it's easier to hold. And I've got it wrapped around my arm, so it's more stable. So for this kind of stuff, it'll work. But I think for actually filming what I'm doing, I would need a tripod. It's really annoying. I can't read the name on that one. Some Algae. Hi. It's so weird doing this outside. I really would like to do lives outside because it would be so much easier, in theory. But it's never easier, is it? Grr. More coffee, and then I'm going to have to stop because I really need to get out of the sun before I start to melt. We are redhead. We are very, very fair-skinned. So fair-skinned we're almost blue. We have Celtic ancestry. We do not do sunshine, okay? We do winter and snow and cold, grey skies. It is nice being warm for a change, but I would rather it was not quite so hot and sunny. Plus, if I sit in the shade, I can take my hat off because I'm roasting with my hat on. Seriously. Anyway, I guess I'll review this when I get back and see how it looks and whether I think I can get away with this. It might be all right for classes rather than YouTube. I mean, YouTube, you get slated if you have anything less than Hollywood level production values. But, you know, in a class, people want to see what you're actually doing and what you're really doing in real time. So it's not so much pressure to have everything perfectly set up, but we'll see. Regarding live streaming out in the wild, how does your mobility data plan going to like that? Will it be costly? No, it won't. I have a business account for my phone and I basically get everything free. I've got free unlimited data, free unlimited calls and texts, except for premium numbers. So no. I mean, it costs me a whopper of an amount per month. And I also have Wi-Fi that I can take out with me as well. I can literally go to a Starbucks, plug my Wi-Fi into a plug and use it. Not that I need it because I got unlimited Wi-Fi, unlimited data on my phone. So no, that's not even a consideration. I've been doing that actually when I'm filming videos. Almost all of the pre-filmed videos I've actually done on my phone. And it automatically uploads it to the cloud and etc, etc. And by the time I get home, it's all up and ready, and all I've got to do is shove it in iMovie. My phone is actually better than my computer. I keep dropping the camera down. Probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna stop here and see if I can get somewhere shaded to sit and draw, and see if I can figure out how to do this not live. Now that I know that live streaming works, at least I've got that side of it done. So that's a good start. So thank you for those who joined me, and thank you to those who have given me some assistance with, does this work, does that work, is that okay, etc, etc. Like I said, this was a camera test just to see if this was possible. And I will see you again very soon. Bye. Now I've got to work out how to turn this thing off. I don't know how to do that. I'm going to assume that the cross at the top is how you turn it off and go for that. Sure I want to stop streaming? There we go. Yes. Thanks guys. See you again soon.